Oh, well, hey there, everybody. Here we are. I don't have much of a reason to make a video here. Not a lot to talk about. Maybe a little too early to pregame for the Madison Square Garden shows, but, this mustache alone was a reason to make a video. I thought I just kind of wanted to show it off. And I went back. I was going to do maybe like a year in review on the channel. And I went back last year to New Year's Eve. I knew I didn't even do a Buckeyes game. That Georgia loss hit me so hard, I was like, that's it, man. I'm not doing another one of these. And then, same mustache, it did go down a little further though, this time last year. I can't believe that. I was like, wow, I've rolled through the holidays with this thing, huh? Went and saw family and this and that, Mary's family. Shocking. Although maybe last year Christmas might have got canceled because it was like 4 degrees here or something. We might have got out of some of the Christmas visiting, actually. My mom was sick or something. I don't remember. Well, anyways, here we are again, and I guess it's probably that time of year. We are leading up to MSG. It just seems a little too soon. And then, Christmas movies are always a thing this time of year. But, man, I stumbled upon something called Come and See. It's like a Soviet-era war movie. I watched that this morning. I'm so glad I watched it in the morning. If I was watching that thing right now, I would certainly have nightmares. I still might. There's just like some scenes or images in that you're like, whoa. It was very good. And I didn't really maybe plan on watching the whole thing, but just the opening scene, you're like, what in the world is this? And then the subtitle, anytime I watch a movie with subtitles, at first I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, if I want to do this. But then you just get into it. You feel like you're not even reading by the end. I felt like I could speak Russian and German by the end of the movie, even though clearly I didn't understand anything, but... and then just lots of times it didn't even matter. Like, there wasn't a ton of... it just didn't matter. You just see a facial expression pretty much would tell you everything you needed to know for a lot of it. And while it was like a war movie, it wasn't like an action-packed over the... there was action, there was shooting and bombs and fires and all this good stuff. Not a ton of it, though, really. Kind of focuses on some long shots. I saw a video recently talking about how movies, like the average shot now is like 3 seconds or something, basically, because we're all idiots, and it's about how long our attention span is. And, so you probably just got bored while I was saying that. And you just got bored and left. Well, anyways, this one had some long shots, man. At one point they were like running with the camera, following this kid. I don't know. It was good stuff. So, not for everybody, not for every moment. Maybe not even good this time of year, really. But at some point, try it. It's even free on YouTube. Wish I would have watched a higher quality, It still got the job done, but, like I said, I didn't even know I was really going to be watching it, really. And then, I don't know, just a lot of stuff I've been into, like, the last few days, and there hasn't been any videos. Like, I don't really do a bunch of UFC stuff on this channel anymore. Kind of was into that leading up to it, Friday, Saturday, the day after. It's always the thing when the fights go your way, like, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it just kind of bleeds into it, When guys that I like lose or something, then I don't really care about Sunday and Monday's coverage. But, and then, some true crime, man, way back in 2019, I was listening to all kinds of podcasts at work. I would just listen to whatever. I really like the ones that were like these 7, 8, 9, 10-part series, like an hour each, it'd fill up 2 days at work or something. And I listened to this one called Down the Hill. I really didn't know what I was getting into. Sounded kind of interesting, though. It was like these 2 young girls are murdered. One of the girls got video of the guy on his phone. They got audio of the guy, but they can't catch him. Well, finally, 5 years later, they arrest someone, and it just keeps getting crazier, man. The internet, like, I do not want... That's the one I was like, I don't know. I definitely don't ever... Even though I'm, like, way into this case and have been now since 2019, it took place in 2017, so I was a little late to the game. When the podcast came out is when I jumped in, but... Similar to UFC fans, man. I don't want that over here on this channel. Even for a small audience, I don't want to... That's not the type of person I'm trying to attract. These online true crimers, oh my God. You thought Fish fans were bad. You thought, what else is bad? Michigan fans were bad. Michigan fans ain't too bad. Ravens fans. I was actually thinking earlier, I really like Ravens fans. They're not too bad at all, man. Maybe my favorite fan base outside of, my own. I might even like them more than Ohio State fans, to be honest. I like Browns fans, though. I don't know. Where we go? We just totally jumped, didn't we? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was talking about that. I don't know. That case has just gotten so crazy now. Well, well, the one part that was just funny to me, I was like, maybe I could kind of go at it from that angle. Long story short, the internet's crazy. Everybody had their theories. Everybody was wrong, and I mean everybody was wrong. And they just can't stand it. They all like to fancy themselves sleuths or something. So, again, just to fast forward all the way up to recent events, there was a leak, a crime scene. The crime scene photos were leaked and some other stuff, discovery and whatnot. And, well, it came from the defense, and the lawyers were kicked off the case. It was such a thing, such a big deal. They apologized for it. They tried to make excuses for it. They admitted they were wrong, did everything they could to stay on the case, Anyhow, the new internet theory is that the defense did not leak those. It was actually leaked by the prosecution, and there was a double agent. I'll just get right to the crux of the biscuit. There was a double agent involved. It wasn't actually the defense. Even though the defense apologized, admitted they did it, said they were wrong. You got me, I'm guilty, Your Honor. There's people online just to keep staying on the right track. Keeping them as in like, I'm right. The judges are idiots. Everybody in law enforcement's an idiot. And in fact, this so-called leak from the defense was not from the defense. It was from the prosecution. This guy who is now behind bars for the leak. I don't know if he's behind bars. They did charge him and arrest him. Probably out on bail or whatever. This guy that is behind bars was a double agent working for the state. And then as soon as he did the deed, they arrested him. You never trust the state, man. As soon as you turn and start working for them as a double agent, man, they're going to get you. We've all seen it. You saw Batman return. Batman, one of them Batmans, where Joker, they robbed the bank at the beginning. Everybody's got to go, man, when the job's done. I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I got on that. I thought it sounded pretty funny to me, really. I mean, that's how far people online, true crimers online, will take it. Double agents. I mean, to take it that far, I mean, one guy that we watch on this case, he came clean. When they made the arrest, he was like, well, I've just wasted like 3 years of my life and hundreds of hours on this case because I solved absolutely nothing. I wasn't even close. I like that guy. I respect that. That's very few people. And they also call themselves a community. The fish community, the jam band community. Everybody is so desperate to be a part of a community, huh? I'm glad we've put together the F-Zappa 20 community. Really enjoy our community. All right, guys, boom, I'm out of here. This is not a community. Sorry. Okay, maybe it is. Spud's the mayor. Dan Z's the governor. I'm the king. Boom. The rest of you are peasants. Just kidding. I love you. I mean, who's the peasant? Come on. Who's got a mustache? A peasant or a king like this? Or something. That sentence was a little out of order. Yeah, I'll show you out of order.